Good day, good people. Hello, come on in and welcome to my channel. I am Nuku, the Horned Dakini, coming on to give you guys a reading. So pull on up, because this could be a resource for reading for you, okay? Newbies, hello. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay, because you are welcomed here, okay? OGs and returnees, thank you for coming back, okay? So I do have a message. I got a message. And I'm being guided to read with my fairy deck again. If you didn't catch my last reading, go watch it. Okay, go watch it. Of course, any of my readings that come down your timeline and you're pulled to watch it, it's going to be something in there for you, okay? So don't ignore it. Okay, it could tell you or inspire you or empower you to move forward or to release something or to pick up something or to do something that you've probably been on the fence about. Because I noticed that a lot of my readings, I'm not telling you anything new. I'm confirming something that you've probably already been tossing around. And the way spirit channels information through me to you gives you the A and the B of whatever your issue or whatever your situation is. Okay, so don't slip. As the song goes, the rap song, don't miss this jet. Don't miss this jet. Oh, don't miss this jet. Because I feel like I am a jet. And I stop and let people on who are supposed to hear the message, okay? So my readings are the proverbial jet. All right, let's go ahead and welcome in the sweet, sweet spirit of love, light, and life. Truth, darkness, because there's answers in our darkness, okay? So we don't always want to just work with the light. You want to welcome in darkness because you want to know what's in there. You want to know what's in that darkness that needs to be revealed. What's in that darkness that could be beneficial or it could be binding you. So you always want to welcome in and be receptive to what the darkness shows you, okay? Anywho, thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here to view this reading. Ashe. I know that my readings are timeless and relevant, and they always find who they are for, okay? So, let's see who the sweet fairies are talking to, because I believe what I am talking about is understanding what your experience is trying to show you. You're going to have experiences all throughout life. There's no way around experiences and encounters. But it is up to you, up to me, up to us as the spiritual beings in this realm to decipher what the experience is trying to teach you. Okay? Is the experience mess? Is it medicine? Or is it a mission? It's going to fall under one of them three. Okay? Guarantee you. Okay? Been on this plane, been on this floating rock long enough. I am a seasoned, aged woman. Even though I look good for my age. I'm a seasoned, aged woman. So I now see that there's three categories that our experiences give us the experience for. It's either mess, medicine, or a mission. So go ahead and get a fast shuffle going. If there's any jumpers, go ahead and reveal yourself. Show me clearly. Okay. All right, that's the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. I'm gonna go ahead and pull three before I begin to channel. And I'm being told to keep. Three came out, but I'm being told to keep the one that came, the very first one that came out, which is the Tower card. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, the Tower card. Show me more. Show me clearly. Give me more. We know what that Tower represents. And the Strength card. Protect your fruit, because something could be coming through that is going to dismantle a system that you probably no longer need. Okay? You got the grace from it. You got the strength from it. You got the life experience from it. You got what you needed from said person, place, thing. Okay? So the Nine of Wands is you tallying up. Nine of Wands, that's what this is called the Nine of Springs in this deck. But the Nine of Wands is someone who's, you counting what you got left out of a situation. Meaning, like, just like somebody whose house may have caught on fire. And now you're going through, the fire is out, you know, and now you're able to go back to the home and kind of gather up what you can. And you're looking and saying, wow, this is all I got left. But you're grateful. You're counting your blessings. I don't think I'm talking to somebody who's, oh my God, I lost everything. I think I'm talking to somebody who is wise enough to know and spiritual enough to know to say, you know what? At least I got my life. At least I got my children are okay. You know, stuff is stuff. I can get back material gains. At least I got my life and my loved ones are okay. And whatever little things you can pick up that are still left, you know, that did not get burned. It's almost like that, okay? Because the Nine of Wands is somebody who's heavy, because they're like, oh my God, everything that I've put into this situation, everything that I've put into this experience just for this to happen. So you could be on mentally, not physically. You could be on your last, you got that last little bit of hope. That last little bit of hope. Well, I'm being told to tell you, hold on to that. Okay? Hold on to that. Let the glory of that last little bit of whatever you got, let that be your strength. Because I believe that you're not being tested. Something is being taken because you don't need it anymore. Okay? You just don't need it anymore. It feels like you may be, what's the word? Thank you, sweet spirit. Like you're being catapulted onto something higher that you feel like you're not ready for, but you are. And I believe I could be talking to somebody who's just been teeter-tottering in this stuff, and the universe is really doing you a favor. That's why you're being told to hold that last little bit of hope, that last little bit of mercy, that last little bit of favor. Now, you got a whole lot of this, but because you just went through something, you think you only got this much. Well, that's all you need. What the Bible say, just the faith of a mustard seed. Do y'all know how little bitty a mustard seed is? If you can just hold on to that, that's all you need to carry you on into whatever this new thing is, okay? Now, I will note that Leo energy is here. That's what the Strength card represents. Doesn't necessarily have to be just for Leo, but if you got Leo in you, in your chart, okay, no matter where it is, if you feel that Leo energy, this could be a beneficial reading for you. Could also be speaking to Sag, okay? Could also be speaking to Sag. November could have everything to do with this as well. Your experience could be happening or happened in November, okay? Or going to happen. Listen, this is not a fear-mongering reading, so do not get scared. Don't unclench your butt cheeks, okay? This is not a bad thing. This is not a sad occasion, okay? People see that Tower card and the first thing they think of is, oh, woe me. Yes, I use the fire as a example, but this does not denote a fire. This does not denote your house burning down, none of that. I just used that because anybody can imaginate how it would feel for something like that to happen, and you going through the rubble trying to pick up the pieces and get what you can save. That's the only reason I told that. If by chance you're here and a fire was your truth, may you get everything back tenfold that you lost, okay? Ashe. Whatever this experience is, whatever this turning point, this changing point is going to lead you to some significant opportunities. Okay? Now, I must say, I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion. This has nothing to do with the cards. This isn't even spirit channeling. This is wisdom about to be spoken at this point. For some of y'all, this is some mess that the universe is rescuing you from. Okay? And when I say mess, it's probably something that you got yourself caught up in. You knew it was some bullshit. However, you were not strong enough to leave it before it turned into this full-blown tower moment. For some of you, this is medicine. It needed to happen. You needed this jolt to catapult you into something greater, bigger, and more favorable. So you're taking it in and you're digesting it because you know that you need this to happen for you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And then some of y'all, you taking it with stride because you know it's a part of your mission. You may be a humanitarian. You may be a prophet. You may be a minister. You may be a spiritualist, and you're the kind of you're a public speaker. So you have to endure things so you can tell the people. It's a part of your mission. You're a storyteller, or you use your personal experiences to talk about your triumphs. You use your personal experience to motivate, inspire, and teach other people how to go through their wars like a soldier. So for you, it's your mission. So which one of these is you? Is your experience some mess that you got yourself caught up in? Is it medicine? Or is it a mission? You know what it is. I don't know what it is for you, but you do, okay? And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter that I don't know, okay? It only matters that you know. All right, sweet fairies. Show me more. Show me clearly. I don't want to turn over. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is... I believe it's, for me, when I see the Five of Swords, it's really about somebody who I feel like you talked so negatively to yourself or maybe to other people in that mirror or just about said thing that you brought on a certain portion of this. So I may be talking to those of you where this is mess. This feels like I'm talking to more of you who are, you know, this is some bullshit. It's some mess that you created because you said something. What do we know? That life and death lies in the power of the what? The tongue. We know this. We know this. I got seasoned people on my channel. So I know we've all heard that for decades, right? Life and death lie in the power of the tongue. Well, I could be talking to somebody whose tongue is a double-edged sword. You talked yourself right on into some fuckery. This is your mess. And now I am getting a download that you are going to be responsible for cleaning up that mess because you created it. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. It wouldn't touch me anyway, even if you tried to shoot me, because I'm blessed, protected, and highly favored. Many of you all have been caught up in very dishonest situations, and you knew it was a dishonest situation, okay? Accountability. Accountability. If you know this mess is causing you or what you allowed, what you seen and didn't say nothing about, listen. It's all coming back tenfold. Some of y'all are also realizing that what you thought you wanted, it's not necessarily the best choice for you. Am I talking to somebody who stole somebody's husband or wife? Now you got that motherfucker over there with you, and you see, and you like, oh shit. You wanted him though. You wanted it though. You took somebody's position, but you wanted that position. You did everything you could to get the other person fired out of the position. You wanted it. We always want what we can't have, and then when we get it, we don't want it, or we don't know how to do what it takes to maintain it, or we see that, oh shit, it's too much, I don't really want to do this. I'm talking to somebody who wanted something that wasn't theirs, or you wanted something that you didn't think all the way through, but you went ahead and forged ahead and took it anyway. Then that thing became a burden. Then that thing had you up at night. Then that thing had you sitting on the dock of the bay praying, oh God, if you just take this motherfucker away from me, I'll never ask for this again. Some of y'all, listen, that mess, that damn mess, show me clearly. You spoke yourself in it. Speak yourself out. You spoke this into your life. Do the work and get it out. Transmute the mess into medicine. Thank you, sweet spirit, for giving me that message. All right, sweet fairies, give me some more information for the people who are here. If you are resonating with this message, go ahead and smash that like. Support me and sweet spirit for giving you readings that you can digest, okay? That are resourceful, that are beneficial. Subscribe. Comment, send this message to somebody who you know probably needs to hear it, okay? Show me more, sweet spirit. There we go. Ugh. The moon, that's why I welcomed in the darkness. In the beginning, when I said we got to see what's in that dark, because sometimes there's stuff over there we need to face. It's stuff over there that we need to be able to see. See, the moon represents darkness. Not that evil, diabolical darkness. The moon represents the shadow. I'll say that. Earlier I said that I'm talking to people who know. I don't come on and tell you new stuff. I come on and confirm what your own spirit, what your own higher self, what your own energy signature has already been pointing out to you. Either your spiritual ears are not tuned and you need to attune them, or you're purposely and willfully ignoring it, or maybe it's just bringing you, into readings that kind of trigger and then activate, and you say, oh, yeah, I have been hearing. I have confirmation, right? Because sometimes it takes other people to say something, and maybe they use the same word or use the same little phrase, and it triggers a response in you, and you're like, oh, I just heard that. Oh, I said that earlier. Oh, my grandmama said that. So anyway, to me, confirmation, okay? Pisces has entered the chat. The moon card in the tarot is represented by Pisces. The moon in our astrology is Mother Cancer, okay? So I could be speaking to Cancers or Pisces right now, okay? You got to understand the truth of your situation if you don't want to have to keep revisiting your shadow, okay? Now, this could also be a beautiful indication that some of y'all are going through your shadow phase. Or you are being encouraged to be open and receptive to shadow work. All that means is facing that side of you that don't nobody really know, don't nobody really see. Okay, you gotta face that. I'm a firm believer, and I help people do shadow work. And what I teach them is you don't get rid of that. You can't, even if you wanted to. You merge. You merge. We are multifaceted individuals, multifaceted beings. We're not just one or the other. We're not just dark. We're not just light. We are a beautiful combination. That's what makes us rainbows in our reality. We are a range. Okay? We are all on the spectrum. The color spectrum, right? So the truth of your situation lies in your shadow. Somebody's probably been lying to themselves about who they are, the role they played in certain things. I could be talking to somebody who plays victim. Hopefully this reading will help you open up to thyself. Open up to thyself. Whether it's mess, medicine, mission, regardless, wherever you fall on that, you still have to be open and honest with you. And it starts with dealing with your shadow. Many of you have suppressed versions of yourself for so long that it is what's making you do just outlandish stuff. Because see, when you suppress your dark self and you don't let him or her out to breathe, you don't let him or her out to get air so it can transmute some of the lower level vibrations of your dark self, that's what make people do crazy shit. By day, you are, Christian, and then by night, you doing some wicked, nefarious shit. Because that dark side, that shadow self is going to get fed. It's going to get fed regardless, whether you willingly do it or it willfully does it on its own without your permission by making you do diabolical shit. Okay, so just learn you. A lot of the energy of your shadow self lies in your charts. I am a beautiful supporter of natal charts. Get your natal chart done. Get your aura read. Or just tap in. Some people don't go, this man-made. Okay, well, whatever you want. If you think it's man-made, don't get it. If you think it's man-made, don't get it. Then tap into your own inner understanding of thyself and begin to work on that. Begin to unfold it. Begin to unpack it. Begin to know thyself. All I'm saying is there are things out here that can assist you. But I digress because I've heard so many people attempt to debunk birth charts. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going to debunk something that predates us. Planets predate us. Stars predate us. The Milky Way, the cosmos, metaphysical understandings predate us. But you got people that want to debunk it. Okay, so I'm only open to people who are receptive, right? If you are receptive to inner understandings that are beyond what you might read in your average book, get a chart. Because that's going to help you understand the inner and outers of you. And your dark self is there. Your moon self is there. Your light self is there. Your love self is there. Your serious self is there. All versions of you. What did I just say? We're multifaceted beings. Every version of you is talked about in your natal chart, in your birth chart. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, a birth chart is a screenshot of where everything was the very moment you were born. So if you know when you were born, you know the city and state you were born in, and you know the time you were born, the more detailed information you're going to get. We are all cookie cuttered out here, meaning there is no two individuals that are the same. Not even twins have the exact same everything as far as their charts are concerned. Okay, so get an understanding of why you might keep going through mess, or get an understanding why you experience things that continuously feel like medicine. Get an understanding why you keep going through things to build your mission. Some of y'all came back into this realm, yes, reincarnated back into this realm to tell a story. But you got to build your story, right? your mission. Some of y'all came back because maybe in your past life you didn't learn your lessons. So you had to come back in this life and take these hard pills that are hard to swallow. But when you finally get them down, you understand the grace and the glory, the medicine. And then some of y'all, you welcome me in shit. And then try to act like it don't stink. But you welcomed it in, so don't don't deny the funk. You got to embrace everything that you welcomed in. The mess. Okay, let's keep going. I only got 5 cards out here. Y'all know I do not do 5, so I got to pull more, right? I'm a 3, 6, 9 woman. All right, show me more. Show me more. Show me clearly. If you're resonating, go ahead and hit that like. Subscribe for sure if you haven't already. Comment, share. All right. The Hermit, Virgo, has entered the chat. Now, I know for sure that I'm talking to people who need to do what I just said about going in and getting an understanding and understanding of thyself, because that's what the Hermit card talks about. That is a card that tells you to self-reflect right now. Stop everything you're doing and reflect, self-reflect right now. You have got to, I'm not talking to the missionaries, but I am talking to the mess, and I am talking to I am talking to mess and medicine. You gotta make a commitment to your spiritual growth. Y'all are gonna be the ones that get on that wheel, or you probably already been on that wheel, and you keep spinning. Or you feel like you in that quicksand and you just being pulled. Okay? You looping. But you're only you're looping because you're not even admitting to yourself that this is caused by you. Medicine, you're looping because you won't stay committed. You won't dedicate to understanding why you got to keep swallowing these hard pills. Something's trying to teach you. Okay? You've got to wake up. You've got to, diligence is the word for you, medicine. Diligence. Stay dedicated to this spiritual path. Mess, I don't even know if you are on a spiritual path. Okay? Because your vibration keeps allowing mess in. Because you are the vibration. Your frequency attracts mess. So see, you're not even on a spiritual path. You just out here living and accepting bullshit, doing bullshit, a part of bullshit. Okay? Missionary, mission people, missionaries. Y'all own it. Y'all own it. This message is extremely positive for you. Y'all are on it. Because you are it's like you are blockbusting. Every time something come through, you busting them blocks because you understand what each block means. So you're transmuting it into, again, stories that inspire people, stories that empower people. You are doing the work that you came back here to do. Okay? And I believe many of you probably are Virgos. Many of you, the missionaries, y'all are the Virgos. I think that y'all are the ones in therapy as far as, well, you're probably in therapy personally, but I'm saying you're therapists. That's what I meant to say. You probably offer some type of therapeutic work. That's your career. Okay, I believe that I'm talking to, and you may not be a Virgo sun. Okay, so don't think, well, I'm not a Virgo sun, but I do. You might not be a Virgo sun. Okay, you could have Virgo anywhere in your chart, or you could have some very powerful placements in the 6th house, or Virgo could be placed somewhere in a very powerful house in your chart. So you don't have to be a Virgo sun. But I do know that I'm talking to people that have Virgo energy in them, and you move in that whether you know it or not. Okay, as far as my missionary people. Okay. You're here to, because I just keep hearing the word philosophy. You're here, for one, to move a crowd. Everybody's crowd is going to be different. Okay, everybody's crowd is going to be different. You're going to be speaking, empowering, inspiring different crowds. Okay, you have a cause. You're not a rebel without a cause. You actually have a cause. And if by chance you are a rebel without a cause, that's what you've just told yourself. You really do have a cause. You just need to, maybe I'm talking to those of you, need to maybe sit down and understand why you are doing what you do. And then it's all going to make sense to you. Like, oh, so all of this time I just thought I was out here, a rebel who, I do what. No, you really have. There's a method to your madness. It really is. Pull it in. And give your determination direction. Okay? Give your determination direction. I am 31 minutes in. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Whoever's here, because I keep looking at this strength card. No matter what, if you're here watching readings, you have a deep-seated desire to understand something. And for that, you need to be commended, because not a lot of people take time out to even begin the process of trying to understand life. So if you're here, I know that you are on some type of journey, whether it's the very beginning of the journey or you got a steady pace going. Either way, you do need to pat yourself on the back. Even those of you who might be caught up in the mess part of it. Something's waking you up. Something that you probably just recently experienced. The Tower. Something's waking you up. Embrace that. Because do you know how many people graduate from this realm? Because I hate to use the word die. How many people leave this realm? Because not everybody graduates. How many people leave this realm unbeknownst? They don't have a clue what they was even doing, why they was even doing what they was doing down here. And then a lot of people that are thrown back down here in lower level vessels. But I'm talking to somebody who needs to embrace how wonderful you are, because you are, at least you are trying to understand what's happening. Because if you're watching readings, you're trying to understand what's happening. People who don't give a damn, they ain't watching no readings. They don't even believe in readings. And they talk about people who do spiritual things or metaphysical things to try to understand what's going on in their life. So kudos to whoever's here and wherever you are on them M's. Okay. All right. Sweet, sweet spirit. If there's more, show it to me. A lot of epiphanies, I do believe, have taken place with each of you. Again, I just keep hearing the word confirmation. Everything that I'm saying, you already know. Everything that I'm saying, you already know. So I know light bulbs have went off. Epiphanies have taken place. Okay, so, and all epiphanies are your higher self saying, she got it. Oh, he got it. It's the light bulbs going off. That's all epiphanies are, light bulbs. Light bulb moments. That's all it is. And I know that I'm talking to a collective of people. Your light bulb's been going off. They have. No matter if it's the mess, you hear a light bulb went off. Medicine, a light bulb went off. Mission, light bulb went off. Okay, I keep, doing these calls. Ain't nothing coming out. So I believe, and I'm gonna let this be the last one. I can't. 6 cards. This is gonna make 7. I gotta pull 2 more. Hope this reading won't be too long for y'all. But I do not do nothing but 3, 6, 9. Okay. Princess of Autumn. Oh, Spirit said I can just pull some, because I don't want, actually I'm done with the tarot. I don't feel the need to pull tarot, but I will pull 2 oracle cards. Okay. Princess of Autumn. Princess of Pentacles. You've been given a new opportunity. You've been given a new opportunity. Happy news is coming from you understanding what I'm telling you. You've been given, you know, on most cards, not in this deck, like the traditional tarot, she's holding that pentacle. And there's like maybe something in behind. I got a beautiful deck and it shows a beautiful city line behind the woman holding it. And to me, that signifies getting the opportunity to move past your situation. And that could look like just getting the understanding of why you went through said thing, and now you can move on. Because now you have understanding and you have something tangible and something very practical that you can do, something very practical you can use to, you took something away from the experience, okay? Or it can also talk about you being released from something. So now you can move, whether it's a physical move, like a relocation, or you're going to take what you learned or take what you got from the situation and travel abroad with it, okay? Or it can also talk about just gaining some type of momentum now, okay? Gaining some type of momentum now. Many of you may need a little push. You may need a little push, and maybe this reading is serving as that little push. Maybe something is going to come into your life and give you a little push. You know, I did say earlier that many of you all were going to get catapulted. I think that might be, I think was I talking to the medicine people? I might have been talking to all of y'all, but I remember saying somebody's going to get catapulted. Well, a little push can feel like a catapult when the universe is trying to hurry up and get you out of this because now you're ready for this. Or hurry up and get you out of this because you never even needed that, but you asked for it. But some of y'all may have been in prayer, so that little push is the universe just going ahead and saying, okay, I think she done had enough, so let me release them from the bullshit that they got themselves caught up in, okay? So place the energy where it belongs, okay? Place the energy where it belongs. You know what part of this reading is for you if you are still here. And I thank you for being here because this is a long read, you know? I appreciate it, but I feel like I needed to keep going. I'm not going to cut a reading off. I used to try to make short readings because I didn't want people to lose, you know, interest in the reading because it was too long. But Spirit said, listen, for the people who want it, they're going to stay to the bitter end, no matter how long the reading is. But don't you ever cut me off to appease the humans. If they got attention deficit, then they need to find another channel that gives them little 12-minute readings and stuff, okay? So not all my readings are long like this, but the ones that are, it's necessary, and I'm being obedient to what Spirit is telling me. Some of y'all got a scholarship. Who got a scholarship? I just heard the word scholarship. Did you get a scholarship? Who am I talking to? Some type of scholarship. You were awarded something. And I heard the word scholarship. Missionaries. I know I'm talking to you now. Y'all might have got a scholarship. Are y'all going to theological school? Did you get a scholarship to go to theological school? I think I'm talking to the missionaries now. So y'all have done something. Y'all have some type of well thought out plan. I know that some of y'all are Virgos. I am talking to somebody because I'm getting this energy of being very determined, and because you planned it out. Some type of well thought out plan is working in your favor right now. And it don't matter. You might be, because Virgos, y'all not exempt from mess. Y'all get caught up in mess too. So it doesn't matter if you the mess, the medicine, or the mission. I just felt like as far as the missionary is concerned, I know that you have some Virgo energy in you somewhere. But you could be one of the Virgos that, you know, you're at a phase in your life where you are experiencing a little mess, or, you know, going through something that's making, you know, that's giving medicine. All right, so let's go. Let's get 2 cards of and it's okay. So the 2 cards that I got from my oracle deck is approve and then regret. Place these energies where they belong. For those of you who resonate with approve, I think those are the ones of you who are saying you got a scholarship. Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for aligning that, because I heard the word scholarship. So many of you got approved for something. It was a long time coming too, because I don't think you thought you was going to get it. Many of you got approved to, earlier when I said, because that Princess of Pentacles, I believe that some of y'all have gotten approved or will get approved to move into something like another home. You got approved for another apartment. Maybe your visa got approved, so you can go live abroad or whatever. But something got approved. Place this energy where it belongs. What did you get approved for? You got approved. Some of y'all just got approved by the universe. Like, well done, my child. You made it through your test. So now you can, maybe that's why some of y'all are getting catapulted into that higher level, because the universe said, I approve of what you did. I just heard I approve of this message. Thank you, sweet spirit. Sweet spirit approves my message to you. Okay. Now let's talk about this regret really quickly, because I'm not going to let this turn over into a 45-minute reading. Mess. I think this is you. Those of you who resonate with the mess, I think this is you. And all I got to say about mess, regret, as far as those of you who are going through it, I don't think this is missionaries energy. I don't think this is medicine's energy. Mess, for those of you who resonate with mess, I think this is your energy. But the wonderful thing about regret, you can always turn regret into a lesson that will release you into your highest and greatest vibration. The easiest way to transmute regret is accountability. Just hold yourself accountable and fix it. What are you now? Not saying, because sometimes you can't fix, because some things are just, you waited too late to fix it. But if you can fix something, fix it. If you can't fix it because it's too late, the person's gone, the situation has already happened, it is what it is, you at that point, you can always transmute and transcend it within you by accountability, and then unpacking and unfolding why it happened. Did you cause it? Were you around somebody that caused it? Why? What is the purpose of why this thing happened? Because that's what this whole story is about. That's what this whole reading was about. Okay? Especially for those of you who are in the mess part of it. Regret is an opportunity, number one, to never go through said situation again. But it's also an opportunity for you to really just face whatever the regret is. You don't regret is a cancer if you don't face it and dissolve it, dismantle it. Okay? You don't want to die with regret. That's a guarantee reincarnation back into the exact same situations so you can do it all over again. Well, you don't want your new life, your next life, to make you have to keep continuing to do shit that you should have dealt with in your past life. Because that's a lot of what people are going through right now. Past, that's what karma is. Okay, but I don't want to get off into all of that. Okay, transmute that regret into release. Transmute that regret into a mission. Because some of y'all can take y'all regrets and turn it into prophecy. Because you learned your lesson. Many of y'all who, I use some of y'all took somebody's love, took somebody's partner. Now you regret that you got them because, oh my God, I didn't know they acted like this. See, it was cute when they was just a little side piece, but now they your main piece and they getting on your nerves. First of all, if you cheating with somebody and you take them, they gonna cheat on you too. So some of y'all are going through that, but I ain't gonna stay on that. Place this regret where it belongs and transmute it. It can be medicine. It don't have to stay mess. It can turn into medicine and then a mission. I'm done. If you resonated, I love that. If you stayed for this entirety, the totality, I appreciate you. But this is where I conclude. Have a good day.